Hello there everyone, my name is TheHumbleTuna, and I would like to introduce you to a dual commentary I'm doing with a very nice person. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
What up, dudes? My name is Ben, or HardShenaniganz, and yeah, that's about it.
So right, let's get into this. Now, before anyone gets a little bit confused, this is Ben's gameplay here. I could never play as well as this. He's using the golden MP7, which is pretty beastly. He seems to do quite well with this.
Yeah, I would say that it's probably my gun of choice, that, or, I've been using, I like to use the SMGs a lot. I used to consider myself an assault rifle guy back in Black Ops, but that's more because the SMGs sucked in that game.
Yeah, they definitely did suck. I remember from Modern Warfare 2, like submachine guns back then, they were pretty decent. Like the UMP of a silencer on it was just like a beast.
Oh yeah,
and then like Black Ops came out and they all just kind of sucked.
Yeah, I like the Vector too. The Vector in Modern Warfare 2 was a great gun. That was
Modern Warfare 2 guns were just like pretty powerful, and then Black Ops came out and it was like a bit more in the past, which is why I'd say a lot of people disliked it as much as they preferred Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah, I mean, I liked Black Ops mainly because it was really, I felt it was really balanced. Even when the FAMAS was not patched, I felt like that was a really balanced game, so...
I think my favorite gun has to be the G11 from Black Ops. I'm always a fan of the triple spray weapons, except in Modern Warfare 3. Gotta say, I don't really like the type in the M16. It's kind of really bad.
Yeah, it's interesting what they did with that, because before the game came out, they were all like, "Oh, the M16's back," and everybody was like, "Oh, Call of Duty 4 M16," which. I was actually thinking about doing a commentary on this topic of like overpowered weapons and what's overpowered and what's not, and what is the most overpowered weapon in like the Call of Duty series and stuff like that, which I never played World at War, so I wouldn't know about the MP40, but
the MP40 was pretty beast in World at War.
yeah, that's what I've heard. But after I've been playing some COD 4 actually lately, because I played it on PS3. I went from PS3 to Xbox, so and that was back Modern Warfare 2 was when I did the switch, and so I was playing COD 4 the other day, and I was using the M16, and I was like, the Type 95 is so much better than this gun. Like, hands down, like, Type 95 is one of the most overpowered weapons in the Call of Duty series. It's absurd.
It kind of annoys me how, like, I can be running around using a spaz, which I'm actually trying to get in gold. Since I started prestiging, I haven't had a single golden gun. I've been trying to get the spaz in gold, and it's kind of strange how I run around the corner, I'm really close to someone, I'll get a hit marker with the spaz, and then they'll one-hit me with the type, and I'm like, what? That's an assault rifle? I'm using a shotgun, and that happens,
It just doesn't make sense, and half the time it's hip fire, and they don't have steady aim on it, and you're like, what the hell?
It's just weird.
That and the striker make view kick just unbearable. I can be on a specialist bonus, which you get all the proficiencies, obviously. So you have focus, and that is supposed to help with view kick and flinch and stuff like that. And I get hit by a striker at Type 95, and I'm done. Like, if they get the first shot on me, I am absolutely screwed.
I remember when the game first came out, and like no one knew what to use. As like normal Call of Duty comes out, no one knows what to use, and like pretty much everyone started using the striker, and it drove me crazy. Yeah, because it hadn't been kind of classified as a newbie gun yet, so everyone was using it.
yeah, and plus it was the best shotgun. I mean, all the other shotguns were terrible without
the spaz was awful. I remember everyone was like running around the spaz thinking it'd be amazing, like it was in Modern Warfare 2, and then they got to play with it for a few games and just, oh my god.
Yeah, I actually had found towards the beginning of the game, before they patched the shotguns, because I like to use the SMGs and the shotguns a lot, obviously, because I rush a lot, and I was like, dude, I can't play any core mode without damage on a shotgun, because it was just like hit markers every single time I choose somebody. So I would go in hardcore and run UAV ballistic vests, and I actually ended up getting like a bunch of MOABs that were like shotgun MOABs with UAV ballistic vests, and like Model 1887 MOABs, Spaz MOABs, KSG MOABs, and finally ended up getting them up to till I got damage with them, obviously, and that was, I don't think I leveled them up until I got to 10th Prestige, because I was like, I am not doing this and then having to do it all over again.
It kind of drove me crazy. Like I started prestiging now, and I'm only 4th prestige at the moment, which is kind of low, you know. I could be a lot higher though, because when I got the game, I decided that I wouldn't prestige, so I was on level 80, 0th prestige for about a 5-day playtime, which was kind of really stupid then, because one of my friends bet me 30 quid, I think it was, that I wouldn't prestige, so obviously it's money, you know.
Yeah.
I need money, so I prestiged, and I had like 11 or something gold guns, and I lost them all.
Yeah.
God, it was annoying.
That's funny, because some of the subscribers I play with more often, they made a bet the other day that whoever could beat the other in a 1v1 had to prestige, and they had both been prestige 10 since Christmas. And and the one lost, and he was so upset he rage quit, and then he ended up prestiging. But since my other subscriber, his name's Mr. The Markers, he was a nice guy, so he ended up prestiging too. And then they tried to convince me to do it, and I was like, dude, there's no way. I'm not doing it. Like, I want to say I have close to 25 days played on this game, which is a lot. Yeah, I'm a no-life.
I always look at your rank on the leaderboards, and it always just surprises me, like, you could be that good, you know.
Yeah,
what rank are you for overall kills? It's gonna be 100 and something now.
Yeah, I think I'm at 100 and I was playing a couple minutes ago. I was at like 182 or something like that, which is I don't play as much as I used to. So I'm surprised I've been able to actually climb up the ladder, because I used to be over 200.
It used to be 218, I think it was when I last looked.
Yeah, something like that. And then, but actually during Christmas break from school, I was like 70 in domination, which is I almost play domination exclusively, 6v6 most of the time, because my internet connection's too good for ground war, so lag compensation doesn't like me.
Yeah.
So I stick to the 6v6, but I think I'm like 118 in domination, so.
That is pretty crazy, you know, when you consider how many people there are. Like, there were 25 million players in Modern Warfare 2. Think how many there'll be now since there's been Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3's come out, and you're 118th in the world on domination.
I think it's pretty cool from time to time. I've kind of, I every time it gets brought up, I'm like, oh, well, I used to be higher, because I used to be in like the 70s.
That's crazy.
But since that was when I was playing like 6 hours a day over Christmas break, because I didn't have a job and I didn't have anything better to do, so I just played this game all the time. But now, since I don't play as much, I've obviously dropped some, but it is what it is.
I've never been a actual rank that is pretty much worth remembering. I'm like 100 and something thousandth or something. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I've been obsessed with like the whole leaderboard ranking. I wouldn't say obsessed with it, but I like to be high on the leaderboards. Ever since Black Ops, I got really into the whole score per minute thing, and for the last, I think, like 2 months of Black Ops, I would break into the top 10 for the score per minute, because I would go play Ground War and just get those 100 kill games, or go play on Nuketown and get those 100 kill games and get a nice score per minute that I could strut at the top of the leaderboard. So
that is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just like watching you play right now. I mean, this is like a double MOAB, which for me that's just way impressive. You know, like this is like a triple kill there. Just like casually getting a triple, calling in a double MOAB all in a day's work.
See, this was my first double MOAB, so when I saw those 3 guys pop up, I just about shit my pants. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god, I've had like under 10. I think I've got like 9 MOABs or so. It's something like that, 8 or 9. I haven't had one in ages, but I've never ever had a double MOAB or a double nuke or anything along those kind of lines. You know, it's insane.
Yeah, I have, I think, 6 that are they're all unassisted, because I don't do any of that. You know, subs run support for me and stuff, and I think I have almost 300 total now. I'm at like 298 or something like that. I don't know.
Makes my 8 or 9 sound pretty bad.
Yeah. The only reason I count them, though, is because my subs are always like, how many MOABs do you have now? How many MOABs do you have now? I'm like, oh, I may as well keep a counter, because they're going to ask me every time I get online. So.
Yeah. Anyway, you've caught in your first and second MOAB now, so it's coming to the end of the game, guys. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. There is a link to HardShenaniganz channel in the description below. If you're watching this on his page, there'll be a link to my channel. My name's TheHumbleTuna. Here's the HardShenaniganz, and other than that, we'd like to thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks guys. Peace.